To cut or not to cut? And while it would make absolutely beautiful hay, I think we're just gonna have to let it go this time, because it is not, you know, that tall for the most part. Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. As you've already seen, we're out checking some hay fields. We're out checking the hay fields, not some hay fields, the hay fields. And they are beautiful, but there is just not enough here to make it worth the time to drag the stuff out and do it. That's okay though, we got other stuff to do while we're here. We're gonna get back to the 300, but the farm beckons, so we're gonna do some stuff over here first. We've got to finish bush hogging for the neighbor, if at all possible. And then, yeah, anyway. Got to finish bush hogging for the neighbor, if at all possible. And by the looks of it, I could stand to do up this way again, up here around the barn. So, and I got a couple of places where this Johnson grass is getting kind of out of hand. Over in the grass hay field here also, so I need to mow it down. But yeah, all in all, my alfalfa looks really nice. So, anyway, on to other things. Alright, so we've been bush hogging with the 484 here. And we have this nifty little hose that I replaced with this kind of hose there a long time ago. Because it worked. And then it broke again, so anyway. Looks like we're due some more hydraulic oil anyway, so yeah, probably a real good time to plug this hole that we have here. So I don't know if this is different stuff or what, but anyway, had the guy I was mowing for, actually, he went out and got me a piece of line. He took what I had and said, I told him, you know, tell him I need this size of fuel line down to the local parts store, and they said they couldn't do it for him. He had to go to the hardware store. Of course, hardware store don't have fuel lines, so this is what we come up with to put on there. So I had to go to the same parts store this morning and say, hey, I need a piece of 1/4 inch fuel line, and they gave me this. So whatever, somewhere there was a breakdown in communication, but anyway, we got to put this piece of hose on in place of that. Hopefully it'll quit leaking with new hose and new clamps. Okay, leak fixed. I went a little overboard with overfilling it, but anyway, I always do overfill this one just a little bit. It's just like the big tractors, if it gets a leak or whatever, or since we have the suspect hydraulic problems with this anyway, always just double check it. I overfill it a little bit when it does run low, because it solves a lot of problems, or at least it seems to. You know, it eliminates suction leaks, it eliminates other problems. So I always like to do it that way. And it looks like, so far anyway, my leak is stopped. That's the best news I've heard all year. Hydraulics picked up. So yeah, we should be good on that respect. Other than this, the thing was trying to run warm on me the other day, so I want to check the air filter, and I'm going to go blow out the radiator, and we'll see what happens next. Well, I can't find my blow nozzle, so I guess the next best thing, we'll try and flush it out with water. See what that does for us. Hopefully a lot. Hopefully a lot. See, what does this look like we're doing in here? Oh yeah, look at all that dry, dusty crap we're blowing out of that radiator. Good. That's what we wanted to see. All right, so 10,000 times better than what it was. Probably as good as I could have done it with an air hose, really. So that's good. We're gonna go with that. Okay, so this is the custom mowing here. This is blackberry briars, goldenrod, rose bushes, multiflora rose. It's nasty, horrible stuff. So all I've been doing is just going and backing through it. Over top of it. Nice and slow, grind it up real good. Okay, so we've been about an hour messing with this, and I got knocked down what I want to get knocked down over there today, and we've still got this side over here that needs to be mowed down. I call this custom work, but we're going to take over if we can get this cleaned up. I'm going to mow what I can of this for hay next year, if we can get it cleaned up. There's grass here, but it is overrun with weeds and, well, you know, everything. So anyway, plan is now is I'm gonna just up and down this hill over here and get it chewed up, see what's there. Another couple more hours anyway, and then I got to switch over and get John Deere Blue out and spray this here, what I'm gonna want to mow for hay, and that over there, what I'm going to want to mow for hay on that side, on over across the hollow there. So anyway, people want to ask me, why don't I ever have a grill? Why don't I put a grill back on this tractor? Well, because the grill is not going to stop that. And you have to get in here and peel it off now and again. Here it is, fogging for mosquitoes, even as we speak. That's a good thing. Easy does it now. Ooh, that's not very easy. There's kind of barely enough room for me in here with this thing. But anyway. Okay, so I got to do something different with this gas tank. But anyway, I just need a new ratchet strap, basically. An actual ratchet strap instead of that piece of junk. Right now, we've got some leftover mixture from the last spray, when I sprayed burn down on that field up there with all the dead spots in it. So we're going to try and collect as much of this as we can. We're not going to get it all, obviously, but we're going to try and catch all of it we can. it's not really going to hurt anything other than this ditch would probably all die, which wouldn't hurt my feelings and probably wouldn't hurt my mom's either. But we'll try and catch some of it because it's expensive, right? All right, so next up, I'm going to put, I don't know, 50 or 60 gallon of water in this thing and then go spray until it runs out up there in that field that we already put the burn down stuff on, so we get it flushed out. That way we can switch back over to 2,4-D, straight 2,4-D, and go spray the neighbor's place. So anyway, we got our water. We're thinning out the mosquitoes. We're gonna spray in this little field here, try and get it, well, I don't even care if we kill anything or not, but at least we're not gonna be killing anything that doesn't need to be dead. So get the booms folded out here in a minute and we'll go from there. Okay, so, well, that one's plugged up. And that one's plugged up. So I guess I need to clean a couple more out. I just got done cleaning out a nozzle on this boom, a nozzle on that boom. Now we got this one and another one over there. So let me clean them out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's the one I just had off too, I think. Okay, so that's all of them. They're all clean, they all work. Well, I don't know, them two are probably plugging up now. Anyway, you get the idea of what I'm doing here. It's not very much fun. This side, which, actually we're pretty close to out of water anyway, so better shut the pump off before we burn it up and have to buy a new one of them. Well, anyway. Alright, anyway, we're going to call that good for today, I think. If I have to unplug a few nozzles tomorrow, I have to unplug a few nozzles tomorrow. We'll just have to make do with what we got. As far as that goes, I actually have some new ones. I should probably load them up and take them with me. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I got this thing put away and go get some supper and then maybe work on a 300 for a little bit. So yeah, I'll be back.